I do have one thing though. I have Misty Step.
I do have invisibility.
Doesn't... Yeah, I was going to say the dust loop gives you...
Yeah!
So we're gonna leave there. We are gonna close the door, and I'm gonna Misty Step over to where we were prior.
Okay.
But like kind of behind a bookshelf where nobody would be able to see me.
All right. So you
And then I
get...
just kind of walk out
you,
behind the bookshelf.
Misty Step your way out, and Professor, you very, very slowly close the door as you exit while you're invisible. No one seems to have noticed that anything has been disturbed.
I'm just sitting at our table that we were at, flipping through one of those crappy books.
Okay.
I'll dismiss the spell and do the same.
Okay. So you're just sitting there looking through books. One of the librarians walks up. Have you seen a page around here? A little bit skittish.
I'm going to open my book and say, "There's a page right here, if you'd like it." However, I feel like you'd like to keep it within the book.
Looking for a boy.
Hey, didn't strike me as a clergyman.
What boy is this?
I'm gonna look at him and say, "That's between you and the brothel, sir."
He looks at you, and his cheeks start turning red. He gets angry. He's just, "I'm looking for one of my assistants, you idiot."
Well, why
Would
didn't
you like some
say
assistance
so?
with that?
You don't need to open up these details to me. You just need to just let it out there. What does he look like? Maybe I can help you.
He describes the kid that you sent off home.
Oh yes, him. He ran outside and vomited. It must have been something in the water. You certainly didn't want him being diseased and around all these books.
He did seem rather ill.
Make a deception roll.
Since I supported him, does he get advantage?
Yes, because you supported him, he gets advantage.
Deception, deception, deception. Damn, I don't have finesse on that one.
Ha
Where is your jack
It's okay.
of all trades now?
It's okay. I'm Arranis.
Where is your jack of all trades now?
Well, I'm trained in it. It's just that I'm not.
Expertise.
I don't have expertise in it.
He looks at you and goes, again, I don't know why we keep him around.
Okay.
Sharp as a tack, that one. Helped me find a very, very important novel.
Oh, yes? What novel might that be?
He helped me find The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
There's a chance that it contains valuable information into our scholarly goals. The research is, of course, classified for the time being. I'm sure you understand.
Of course.
Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Random documents and audio logs. We find them in the notice board. We find them underdogs. We're gonna put them in a file and give them a review when we're bored of all the gameplay, but we've nothing else to do.
Aye.
Fucking bureaucrats.
I think we have everything we need. Shall we go?
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. Both of you get 50 role-playing experience for that, because that was fucking... That was...
Arranis has a new bro.
Yeah, but Throkk lost.
Arranis lost one too.
He stayed in Ruler's Keep.
Yeah.
That doesn't help Throkk at all.
All right, shall we?
We shall.
So you make your way out of the library, catching the ire. You can almost feel the burning gaze of this librarian as you're leaving.
And as we get up and close my book, stuff and everything, I give him the most formal goodbye I know in Elvish and walk away, knowing he doesn't know a single fucking word.
I stand up and I go.
He snark like he's like, just turns around and walks away, mutters something under his breath.
How many people have I killed in alleys so far?
Be like, librarians, am I right?
Aren't you a librarian?
I'm not gonna talk about it. Let's go.
If you're a librarian for Albadan the Magnificent, the Powerful, it's not a real librarian.
No, that is not what I am to him.
No, you're something much more special.
Yeah.
It's like a son to me.
Fire under his ass.
Now he thinks he's a loaf of bread.
So, let's go see which one of us was correct in that bet.
All right.
And at this time, Throkk comes across everybody outside the library.
Yep. About that time. Throkk, you're making your way around. You eventually do find the library, and as you are approaching the library, you see these two kind of chuckling to themselves as they're leaving the library.
So you will never guess what just happened.
We're waiting.
We're waiting.
So I was trying to appear to be more friendly and approachable to everybody in town, so I played my lute, while at the same time secretly hoping I would get one more student for you. But I came across this tower that looked like a giant compass. Turns out it is the Merchants Guild, and they are in charge of this town. They are the
We are the law.
keepers of information, keepers of everything, pretty much. And we have a meeting at 10 a.m. tomorrow to find any rumors, legends, or just information about the country.
Excellent work.
With a gentleman by the name of
Bulskabar.
Bolskabar. I was getting to my notes. Well, don't congratulate me too quickly. One of the guards.
Did you kill someone or did you get arrested?
At the sound of him saying one of the guards.
No.
At the sound of him saying one of the guards, I hold my hand up to Arranis, awaiting 5 gold pieces to drop.
And I've got them ready.
No. One of the guards asked me, or I mentioned that we were the party that slayed the wyvern. And he goes, sounds like you could use a drink. I was like, not yet. I met Brenda at the front desk. And
Brenda was at the front desk?
Yes, and I set up the appointment, I came out, and I asked, so, well, how about that drink? And then they threw manacles on my wrist because they set me up for arrest.
And at manacles, I dropped the coins. You did say almost.
In a moment of weakness, I will claim dehydration. Was unable to break the manacles, but I was able to kick him in the shin, run away, trip over my own giant clumsy feet, and have manacles thrown on my ankles. Then I met.
That sounds like 10 gold pieces to me.
No.
What?
Nice try.
Nothing. Continue.
But I was given by the grace of a beautiful woman. Sorry, forget that. By a woman named Larissa. Was given freedom because apparently she has some hold over these city guards. Anyways, she told us to go to this. If we require a beverage of the adult nature, or even any beverage at all, whatever. You go, what was it? Down past the 2 alleys down, 1 door on the left, and then use a special knock and say that Clarissa sent us. Is that what it was?
Yes.
So I say all that.
What's the special knock?
I did not write that down in my notes because it's a fucking knock. I don't know. I can't use dictation too well. So, Mr. DM.
Does Throkk remember the knock?
Oh shit! Give me that intelligence. What kind of roll is that?
The intelligence roll, the college version.
Oh my god.
Yes.
The one time.
Recall it. It is. Bop, bop, bop.
And you must say that Clarissa sent you. But, as I've already told Zed, it has to be discreet because alcohol is illegal in Empress.
How do we know we
So-
can trust this?
I say we go near it, near the area as a group, and hide. And 1 person per hour go down that alley to the door. So if guards drag us away, the rest can just go off and do their own business and try to, hopefully, you better fucking break me out of jail, help the other person out. I think she's very trustworthy. She was a very kind, beautiful, scratch that, helpful person. And I need something to drink. I killed a wyvern. I need to celebrate, and nobody felt like listening to my music. So I need to pick me up.
Okay. Let's find Zed then.
Plus, it might also be an inn, so we could stay the night and then go to that marble tower compass in the center of town.
Huh.
I
Have you
would.
looked around for a normal inn?
Yes, but after. That is my request.
Okay. I say we find Zed.
I say we find Zed. I feel like you're about
yeah,
to.
I just happened to come across you two earlier than him.
I feel like I'm about to win 5 gold pieces.
I don't know about that one.
That's it. He seems like an upstanding kind of guy.
Remember, he has to have killed somebody and crammed their body into
Would you like to double down on that bet, Gideon?
I would love to.
Why do I feel like Gideon knows this more than Arranis does?
Because they're metagaming.
I get the gold pieces if he killed somebody and stuffed them in the crate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
Alright, let's find him.
Do I want to make a stealth check? No, I wouldn't really be hiding after that. That was a pointless kill.
You just kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, Doug.
You just
Pointless is a good word for it. Yeah.
and
So
I
kind of
well, there was this man, and
like you've been cleaning yourself off, and you decided that you're gonna.
yeah.
One second.
Let's see. There was this guy. He came up to my stall, and I stabbed him 37 times in the chest. Zed, that kills people. Oh wow! Really? I didn't know that.
So I hold up
my bad.
my hands. I put my hand down is to accept payment.
Oh, I know.
What
Zed,
did you do with
this
the body?
this hasn't even been explained yet. I was just making a joke. Okay, so what's happening now?
So you're. So after you cleaned yourself off, what do you want to do?
Well, what time of day is it?
It's about noonish.
About noonish. I guess I'll head towards. Let's see. Well, I know they went off to the library. I guess I'll try to regroup with them. So yeah, we'll run into each other.
Yeah, you guys do run into each other.
Hello.
After this
Is
story,
there any blood visible on him?
No, but there are some like dark spots from what looks like water.
after his story, I put my hand on his shoulder. So
I get my pouch ready with 10 gold pieces.
that is exactly the Zed that I have come to know as my fellow combatant in life or death situations.
What?
It's okay. He's sober.
Okay. I made some money today by playing card games.
Oh.
How'd that end?
Put my hand on his shoulder.
Well,
Is exactly the Zed.
well, he pulled a knife on me, so I sort of killed him.
Holding the bag up?
What'd you do with the body?
Well, I panicked, so I stuffed it into a crate by breaking a bunch of his bones.
Drop the bag right into his hand.
It was a very,
Everyone gave 50 experience for that.
it was a very tense situation. You know how I am in tense situations.
Yeah, calm and mellow.
Again, everyone
And
gave
knowing
50
what to do.
experience for this
Yeah.
whole...
A plan for that was the plan for everything goes wrong.
I'll just take level 6 off of this view.
That's what the crate was for, obviously. Duh. What else do you use crates for?
You know what? I want to say I see his point, but I really don't.
Get used to it. Get used to it, Gideon. He
And-
almost makes sense, just like he almost kidnapped that child.
Hey now, he was willing to come.
Hey, I remember that. And
Sorry, I meant to say brainwashed.
kidnap,
You
brainwash,
dumped him
it's the
down
same
a
thing as
well.
that.
And then
The
he
same
was
thing
going
as
to go
that.
back into the well to hide.
It was all part of my brilliant scheme.
To recruit a 7-year-old.
Yep.
We need to
He
finish
could have
this
been the
thing out.
greatest rogue in the entire world.
Oh yeah,
But no.
How are you not chaotic evil again?
because I just turned chaotic neutral.
Right, so
Technically, a
how
lot
are
of what he's been...
Technically,
most of what he's been doing is not evil. A lot of it has technically been in self-defense.
throwing a child down a well is an evil act.
arguably,
He didn't intend to harm the child.
yes.
Throwing a child down a well.
It was neutral. It was a neutral act.
No!
I acted in true neutrality. What, you want a chaotic evil party member?
No.
Okay then.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
I act
Taylor's
within my
not
ethical
pissed.
code.
Yeah, Taylor is not pleased with you. Then you notice that the sun feels really intense.
This desert hurts.
Rock, you got any sunscreen? No. Before we go to the bar that Clarissa recommended for a beverage, I would like to first look around town for anyone that might know or might be able to give any leads on who could, well, where to enchant a weapon. Like, give it the +1 status, you know what I mean?
Throkk,
Yes.
I think we should wait until we're further in.
No, I just need to know where. If they know. I'm not getting it done now.
It's just, I don't trust anyone here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of secrets.
Yeah, this city is,
Well, maybe that's you, but I've only had issues with the guards, so I'm going to ask the townsfolk who happen to possibly, just maybe, slightly like my music.
Throkk. This is coming from Zed. This is coming from me. This town is familiar.
Reasons we shouldn't trust anyone here. For 500, please.
Everybody seems perfectly fine to me, so I am going to
That wouldn't
just...
be an intelligence, that would be a wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Wisdom. Alright guys, I'll wait till we hit the holy cities.
The town is familiar to me.
Let's find a generic inn.
But I want to go to...
I like the secret in idea.
I like the secret inn. I want to go there first.
It's literally a hole in the wall.
Well, I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'll go with you. That way,
Yay!
Who not with us?
you aren't alone. when everything goes to hell.
Last time we split up, one of you almost got arrested, the other one killed somebody.
Hey,
I mean,
So-
not my fault. I was set up.
I mean, you
Can
can't
you
prove it.
Yes.
Throkk, where's the bag of holding?
I wasn't holding on to it. Zed
Do I-
had his own personal one, and I thought you had it.
I was gonna say, do I have both bags of holding again?
No.
Oh, does Zed have both?
Duh!
I thought that Throkk held the bag because it was heavy and Throkk.
No. All I did, as far as the bag of holding is concerned, all I did was take out the breakfast spoon because I wanted to call dibs on it.
Okay. Throkk, would you mind holding on to the bag of holding for extended periods? Or are you not strong enough to lift it?
I mean, I guess.
So he puts on this bag of holding, which, by the way, it's like some big dude putting on like a fucking Hello Kitty backpack.
Yeah.
It is just really small compared
I-
to like his sheer bulk.
I look at Gideon and I say, toss me your books.
All of them?
Yes. We're gonna put them in a place where no one would dare to look for them.
Alright.
Right?
Zed extends his hand. So you're gonna give them to me? That's weird.
I look at Zed, I said,
People would obviously go for Throkk.
why would you go for a walking mountain?
Because he's not smart. He's easy to confuse and pickpocket. He's not aware.
Have you met Throkk?
Yes. Oh, don't get me wrong, he's good in a fight, but he's easily confused.
He's the single most intelligent half-orc I've ever encountered.
Hey!
I'm going to walk up behind Throkk and attempt to take something out of his bag of holding.
Yeah, so I guess so,
What would I
if,
roll
he,
to counter
if he is in
it?
possession of the bag of holding, they can't take things out of it without his, because he owns
Well, I mean,
the bag.
he's reaching. Well, okay. How about if he's just reaching to try to stealthily touch the bag of holding? What would I roll to counteract that?
So it'd be a sleight of hand on the part of Gideon versus your
Perception?
passive perception.
I just want to see if he nails it. Oh,
What's your passive perception?
14.
You touch the butt.
yeah, I think
turn
I'm going to hold
around.
on to my books.
I turn around. I don't swing that way. You don't have a tail.
Like, no, I meant like he reaches up and he like is able to grab the bag of holding.
I feel a rustling near my junk because that's where it's attached to my belt.
Well, reminds me of this one dragonborn paladin who was constantly being robbed.
The 7 daggers send their regards.
I find a note in the bag of holding.
The 7 daggers send. Yes, you do. You do. Go for the fucking.
It was the seven daggers appreciate your donation was the line.
Yeah, the 7 daggers appreciate your donation. You find just a random note that says the 7 daggers appreciate your donation.
Oh yes, the 7 daggers. I've heard of them.
So by the way, if I
Hang on,
ever do another campaign, they're coming back in some medium.
Oh.
One of the Stitch wolf pelts is missing, and I swear that I will hunt down the 7 daggers across the entire continent.
Good luck with that. I know a group that tried to do that. I think they're all dead.
To be fair, the 7 daggers were pretty much out of commission for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Actually, I think No, you guys actually took down the seven daggers. It's just that the leader got away and joined up with the main villain.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I actually thought they were still functional.
No, you destroyed their HQ and dethroned their leader.
Yay!
I don't know if you remember that amazing success that was.
Yeah,
I do.
that's pretty fucking
We
awesome.
broke him.
You didn't make it too big of a deal.
Yeah. I think we broke a mirror, and then he was just like, eh.
Oh, breaking a mirror was this campaign.
Both.
No, anyway,
Yes, we're
Anyway,
the party that breaks mirrors.
what's up with
Are you
us?
sure you want to give our books to him?
I'm more
I'm distracted.
about putting the books in an extra dimensional space where they're difficult to access.
Okay.
Because they can't take the books out unless they know the books are there.
Oh, I did not know that's how this thing worked.
Out of character,
Yeah.
out of game, does this include his Book of Secrets, or is he keeping his Book of Secrets? Are you keeping your Book of Secrets on you?
I am not handing my secrets to anybody.
Yeah, I'm not giving you my book either.
Just the 3 that we found. The book
Okay.
that helped Arranis with the instruments.
Okay, got it.
The book of Elvish Order, and the Book of Secret. The other book is.
The other book, the
Yeah,
non.
make sure you make specific marks for those.
Yes,
Because the only other way is if they invert the bag, and if they manage to get the bag off of Throkk and invert it to run with it, because
Hmm.
it's a heavy bag. It's a heavy bag.
Is it?
Zeus,
It's
can
only-
you just send me the?
No, it retains its weight.
PM me the 3 books.
Yeah.
It's like a 30-pound bag, isn't it?
It's like
No.
15.
15, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's not
And
too
it
terrible.
always remains that weight.
Yeah. It has a max capacity of like 250.
If they run off with the bag of holding,
Mhm.
they're going to be pissing all of us off.
Well, at least, well, most of us.
How much does the bag actually weigh again? What did you just say? Was it
15.
Yeah.
15?
Let me
Okay.
look it up right now. Actually,
I mean, I have mine right here, and it says 15, and with a, and I put in parentheses 84 because that's what it's stuffed inside of it right now. Yeah, it always weighs 15. And I've got 84 pounds of stuff crammed in my personal one.
Okay, let's see.
the bag can hold up to 500 pounds. An oxidative volume is 64 cubic feet.
Mhm.
The bag weighs 15 pounds regardless of its contents.
Oh, it can hold up to 500. That's interesting. Current weight. Oh yeah, there it is. Max capacity 500. Current total weight. Oh, there's 180. Whoops, I gotta update that.
Is it book on instruments or book on the original Bardic instruments?
I think that's what it was about, right?
Yeah.
Original or just in general?
My book that I have in my possession is the history of the bards, pretty much. If this is specifically on the instruments, it would narrow my search down.
So, Mike, that book that I found in the library, was that on the instruments, the original instruments?
Yes.
Okay. That makes my notes the bag of holding all the more accurate.
And then the book about my Book of Secrets was just kind of relating to my secrets.
Yes.
I've secreted.
It's a series of riddles and
It's
such.
got a secret formula.
Unfinished maps, riddles, lost pages to ancient texts.
It's the Necronomicon.
All hail. Cool. Alright. Sweet. So, going into the bar that Clarissa told us about.
Yeah.
All right.
What,
So
stealth?
All right. Yeah. Make a stealth.
And throw the dice.
You trip over a guy who's drunk and then he's like, "Hey!"
I thought you were gonna say a crate with a body in it for a second.
So, as opposed to sneaking over, is stealth also trying to be discreet, or would I, like, what would I roll?
Like you're trying to be discreet about it, but you have no tact.
I do the knock.
A bar slides open, and you just see these two eyes just, yeah. Who the fuck are you?
I whisper as softly as I can, with a roll of 4. Clarissa sent me.
I think you mean Clarissa sent me.
Clarissa sent me.
Clarissa,
Eh. Door opens up. You see this kind of this kind of like ratty looking guy.
I stick my head through the door. What do I notice? Anything out of the ordinary?
It smells. It stinks like tobacco.
Alright, this is a place I want to be in. Something tells me if they don't want people to drink, they don't want them to smoke. Let's go.
The guy kind of looks up. Well, you followed?
I just turn around.
Here's a question. Were we followed?
Not that you can tell.
No. On my honor, as someone who likes to hit things. No.
Thanks for guaranteeing that for us.
Were we followed?
Not that you can tell.
I'm a perceptive fucking rogue.
Am I allowed in the bar?
Yes.
I walk right up, sit down at the counter. Just
Well,
put a
the way
hand
it
up.
works is like when you walk in, it leads onto a platform, which then goes downstairs into this den, and there aren't really any chairs, so much as there's like it's like beanbags, like these big fluffy pillows. There's a bunch of guys sitting around with pipes.
Is there a hookah?
It is a hookah, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Throkk just saw something new.
What, a hookah?
Does Throkk want to try the hookah?
Throkk kind of
wants
wants to try the
to
hookah.
But Throkk needs to be pushed either way because he's on the fence. He's gonna wait for everybody else to show up.
Okay.
He's gonna get like a light beverage and sip it for the next hour until the next person shows up.
I'm doing a very poor job of looking comfortable in this establishment.
Yeah.
You didn't show up yet. It hasn't been an
We
hour.
haven't gone in yet.
Oh, we haven't
We're
gone in
going
yet?
in separately.
I'm being prepared to.
One
I'm being
per hour.
prepared.
Sorry.
So on top of that, there's also some people sitting around. There's like cups of dice. There's a couple card games,
Gambling isn't for me, Throkk says to himself.
46, drop 1.
and there's a lot of women walking around carrying trays that have cups on them, and they'll lean over and they'll like hand cups to guys who will then like put gold pieces or silver pieces on their tray.
I just look at one of them and just like,
One of the women kind of like winks at you, and she wanders over. She says, "What'll it be?"
what do you have?
We have some honeyed wines. We have some mulled wines. We have good old ale, and we've got some special drinks.
Ooh, special drinks.
Let's see. For tonight, we have some aged ciders.
I'll go with ale.
Go with the ale. Okay.
Just the standard ale.
Standard ale. That'll be 5 silver. And she kind of slips it into her top and walks.
Yeah, whatever. I say to her.
Oh.
In about a minute, she comes back with.
a tail. Throck's not interested.
In about a minute, the woman comes back and she leans back over and she hands you this cup of ale.
Oh, thank you. And I just
Anything
start to
else?
sip it. No, that'll be it.
If you need anything.
I don't think I will.
Shut down!
She just walks away.
And I just await whoever may next appear from my party. Fight for it.
I volunteer.
I volunteer.
I
for
would
you.
go last if it's all the same.
I'll go
So
up.
how much are you drinking in this hour that you're waiting?
Oh no, I'm in Throkk may be able to hold his liquor better than Arranis. But he is in a new area, so a new country, let alone a new city. So he is cautious. He's going to be sipping this one drink for the next hour.
Nice. So you're just kind of sitting there, nursing it, taking in your surroundings. A couple of guys approach you occasionally. It's like, you want to play some dice? Here's some cards.
I'm not a man for gambling. I'm a man who works with his fists, talks with his fists. I have a fighting ring back over in Relton if you're interested.
Yeah, well, they decline, and
you'll warm up to the idea.
All right, next party member to arrive. Gideon.
I make my way up towards the door.
Okay. Do the special knock.
I am not going. I'm not going like. I'm not going to do a deception check or anything like that. But I am going to use my passive perception and everything like that to make sure I'm not being seen.
Yeah. You're not, from what you can tell, just by you kind of like deep breath out. You're looking around, keeping the eyes peeled. You don't really think that there's anyone following you.
All right. I'll go up to the door and
the eye hole slide on it.
Clarissa sent me.
Like the eyes, like it's like it. And you say something, and it's like it, and then another set of eye holes, like halfway down the door. It.
Sorry, Clarissa sent me.
Yeah. Opens up the door. It's this ratty-looking guy. He's kind of like elongated face a little bit, kind of gnarly-looking teeth. One's going like this way, one's going the other way. He's just, you followed?
I was not.
Okay.
Can I? Do I hear them? Or no, I'm like two down. I'm down like 2 flights of stairs.
Good question, sir. Is there loose tobacco down there?
Yeah.
I'm going to get my pipe ready.
Yeah. And he closes the door as soon as you enter. Enjoy.
Thank you, sir. I go and I sit a little ways from Throkk. Just a little bit.
Throkk.
A woman wanders over to you, and she leans over. What'll it be?
What you got?
Everybody.
Well, we have some honeyed wines, some mulled wines. We have some ale and some specialty drinks.
What are the specialty drinks?
Today, our specialty drinks are aged.
How old?
Get something.
It's aged, right? Do we know how old it is?
Is he frozen for everyone else?
No. I'm hearing. Oh, Mike. Yes.
Yeah.
He's like.
It's like, fuck,
He never thought nobody would ask how old the cider is.
So while we're waiting for him to figure out that we're not listening and reload, I currently have bets on that secret library not existing until we mentioned it.
Wait, what does not exist?
The secret library.
Yes. Yes. Guys, just look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute.
Oh, I just gave myself a headache from sneezing. That's a good sign, right?
No, you have migraines. At the very least.
What does it mean when your wrist starts hurting from a sneeze?
Completely unrelated. Is that purple cloak you there, Zeus?
What?
Is that purple cloak character?
Oh, yes.
That's you? I like it. It looks like you're ready for battle. But you're not a melee character.
I gotta take my hoodie
Even
off.
when you're not a meat shield. Your token is ready for combat.
I'm ready to go.
Ready for combat operations.
Being 1.5 Gideon.
Okay.
Gideon Marin.
Oh yeah, the picture is pretty much carbon copy what I am.
I mean, I would assume that that's the same for everybody.
Yeah.
Carbon copy what you are.
Yeah.
Throkk is he's a little more hairy and a little more stocky since he took the bear totem. I wish I was looking at the different totems for the Barbarian Totem Warrior, and I wish Aspect of the Beast, the second ability you get from your totems for Wolf, was switched with the first, because the first totem aspect you get for the Wolf gives everybody else in your party advantage on a creature. I think it's if they're attacking you or if they're within 5 feet of you. It's one of the two. I wish that was the second of the two, because pack tactics seems to be more of a aspect of the beast than whatever lame thing Wolf gives you at the next totem aspect.
Yeah.
I mean, I can make it so that way you guys don't get hit by my stuff.
I mean...
You and your gypsy magic.
Oh, let's see. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Instead of, while raging, your friends have advantage on melee attack against any creature within 5 feet of you that is hostile to you.
Whoa.
At aspect of the beast for Wolf, you gain hunting sensibilities of a wolf. You can track other creatures while traveling at a fast pace, and you can move stealthily while traveling at a normal pace. See Chapter 8 for rules on travel pace. Like, I wish those two were switched. I mean, that would make the Barbarian absolutely broken, because almost everybody would go bear then wolf, but still.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's bear's level 2?
You gain the might of a bear. Your carrying capacity, including maximum load and maximum lift, is doubled, and you have advantage on strength checks made to push, pull, lift, or break objects. I mean,
It's not terrible.
I don't mind the advantage on breaking doors down,
Uh-huh.
but still, I'd rather have pack tactics than the ability to break a door.
Well, the idea is to make it not broken, so you have to choose, do you want pack tactics or all these resistances?
Oh. But the resistance to everything but psychic damage while raging was just way too tempting.
It always is.
I mean, imagine if we had pack tactics while I was raging plus Sentinel.
I mean, what if you had 2 barbarians, though? You could just have one do that and one do what you did.
But what if we had 2 barbarians and neither of them wanted to do that?
Well, then they're just stupid. If they're going or if they're going down the totem warrior.
No. You have 2 barbarians, both are raging, both take Sentinel. They're standing next to each other, always.
Just beating their shields. Come on!
Whenever a creature within 5 feet of them attacks a target that isn't themselves, the other person gets an attack of opportunity once per round.
Oh boy. So the other person always gets an attack.
Yeah.
Pretty much, if they're facing in a 1v1.
2v1.
Yeah. I can't speak.
I was talking with Mike about this the other day while he was just on. We were talking about.
Speaking of which, is he back yet?
Nope.
Huh.
I was talking with Mike the other day. I'm like, thematically, just like character development wise, I'm trying to figure out when I would go into druid levels for Throkk. Just like because of where his character is headed.
Yeah.
Can you take levels in druid?
I have a 13 wisdom, which is the
Yep.
minimum required for multiclassing.
I don't think you can rage and shapeshift.
No, I didn't plan on doing that. I just mean like thematically wise, because he's a totem warrior, and I've already actively started meditating. I wasn't gonna go down. I think it's circle, moon circle. I wasn't gonna go down that path to shapeshift. I was gonna go down circle of the earth to get like the different spells and just to be able to have a little bit more impact on things in battle. Versus, I'm going to do as much damage as possible and take 3 levels in fighter.
To be fair, 3 levels in fighter, if 3 levels of like
Action
champion
surge.
fighter,
Oh
is
my god,
scary.
action surge. Although, if this campaign goes past level 20, if I could get any insight onto whether or not we're going to get to level 20 and then be able to put additional levels like prestige or multi-class, I would go full 20 barbarian and then go into fighter. Because I would be able to rage indefinitely as many times a day as I wanted to, and then still be able to get to action surge once per long rest.
See, the problem is that there isn't an epic rule set yet.
No, I know, but the DM just
Yeah.
to make DM rules.
Yeah, I mean, you can
I would
extrapolate based
say-
on the past. Sort of. Because there were past
I would
rulings.
say that this campaign looks a lot like what my campaign was.
How far did you plan on us getting level-wise? Had we not
20?
died in the lair?
20.
20? Yeah.
I was getting ready to start stat blocking Mira, actually.
Like, she was so much higher level than us, and her stats were so much higher that she would have been blocked on, like, multiple.
No,
Or
like
just-
coming up, like making a stat block for her.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Like, we
I
would have
was-
been able to kill her.
Like, I was gonna have
If you stat it, they will kill
They
it.
will die. They will kill
with
it.
using a Merilith with a Petrify.
Hmm. That would have been scary.
Yeah, and instead of just I think Mike has figured out that he's been disconnected.
Yeah, I mean,
the internet died.
I told them to reload.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Stoof? Stay.
Oh shit, what was that person's name that we're supposed to remember to say sent us?
Clarissa.
Clarissa, okay. I knew it started with a C. That's all I remembered. That's gonna be so nice when I can use that.
Yep, the internet should be coming back.
Well, that's good. Because now we've just ground to a halt.
I'm gonna go grab another drink while we wait.
All right.
That's a good plan, actually.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Also, hello, I'm back. So, because I was under the assumption we were gonna have everybody for the first time in like a month and a half, 2 months. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a great night. Let me just go out, get a full bottle of wine, be like, oh, it's gonna be great. But Revan isn't here. The new guy, was it Mark? The new guy, Being number 6, that is his name. Being number 6 is not here. But I feel perfectly fine with opening and drinking a bottle of wine for the fact that Zeus is here for the first time in like a month and a half.
Hey, it hasn't been that long, but
Month and a half? Was it like two, 3 sessions that you weren't here for?
I think it was 2.
For some reason, I thought it was 3, but I am perfectly fine with opening a bottle of wine
It could have been.
on behalf of you.
Well, I appreciate it.
Oh,
I mean, granted, you didn't come visit me while you were in the next city over, even though I never told you that I lived here until the day after you got here.
I was only there for like half a week, not even.
I figured you were gonna have your own.
it's okay. I'm like
yeah.
a city over from the DM, and we never visit each other.
Hey, you and I are like a city apart from each other, and we visited each other pretty frequently. In between semesters.
Yeah.
Granted, we knew each other in person. Zeus, did I ever tell you about where the name Stoop came from and how stupid it is that I came up with the name Stoop for a dog?